Hey guys, welcome back to Clement Customs, where we are finally going to get the NSU to completely sit on the ground. So stay tuned to this episode where we'll show you how we're going to make that happen. As you can see, we still got about 5 or 6 inches to go. So I think it's time to do some more cutting. I'm gonna set up the sun so we can see what's going on inside, since it's so dark after all the taping. There we go. Right now we're hitting at the bottom of the tubs on the airbag mounts. So what I actually want to do is I want to fully remove both these tubs so I can work and figure out how much clearance I need to get my wheels to fit. All right, first things first is I got to trim up. Got 3 tabs and one on that end that hold this panel to the top of the tub. Obviously on both sides. Probably gonna have to end up cutting this piece out to make the tubs work. But for now, we'll just trim those tabs as well. Let's get these 2 support brackets out, one on each side. And then really, just start trimming out the tub. Shouldn't be too bad to do, so let's get on it.
Taylor needed the big gun, so I'm stopped working on the crew cab. I'm gonna come help him out here.
That's right, I need his strength. Once again, make life easier, get the engine trans combo out of this thing before we start cutting.
Yeah.
Run out of metal in this thing before it folds in half.
I'm just trying. I don't know if it's better for me to have 2 feet. Okay. You ready?
Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Good job, buddy. Can we go higher? Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Hey, let's bring it back. Oh no, you're all fucked up. Okay. It's just not my my jack stands are just not in where they need to be now.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, it's all good. Let me just, you can lower down.
Straighten out?
Yeah.
Are we on some?
Yeah. Yeah, like every, what's left of the floors we're on. Okay. Good?
That was a little bit more awkward.
Good job, buddy. Now we're gonna work on cutting both these tubs completely out. What I do like about these setups, has an inner skin and an outer skin. So I'm able to cut out the inner side of these tubs without messing up the original paint, which is super nice. I drew a little bit of a line, that's about where I'm gonna cut it. And then once I cut that, we can work on the outside, cutting all these seams out. So I've trimmed the inside, so now the panel is loose from the inside of the tub. Now all we gotta do is start trimming up the outside. Whew, another big piece out. But now we'll see. That's one. Let's do the other side. Number 2. Let's wiggle this guy out of here. Here's number 2. Running out of structural parts for this car. It's gonna fold in half soon. But anyways, that's awesome. They came out actually pretty easily, which is nice. So I think now I'll give a little sweep. We'll bring the engine trans, roll it back under, see if this car sits on the ground. Okay. Okay, I'll grab this side. Okay. It's gonna go hold on. That's ground. Oh baby, look at that. So you know, You know what we gotta do next?
Over the front.
I'm just gonna take the front wheels off,
Yeah.
sit her on the ground.
100%. Oh my Lord.
How's she look, buddy?
Looks sick. Unreal.
Let's jack the front up,
Let's do it.
pull those wheels off, and sit this thing completely on the ground.
Kind of scared to jack up the front because we're going to put a lot of weight on the back.
We should have done this first.
Yeah.
Well, let me go take a look at the back while you do this.
Okay. Almost there.
Keep going.
Okay, that should be good.
Think we can weasel the wheels out? Oh, yeah. Pit stop.
Pit stop.
Hey,
All right, dude.
moment of truth.
You stand back. I'll be the
Okay.
one that lowers it.
Let me get this all set up.
That's it.
Are we on the jack?
We're on the jack. Is that line rocker?
No, I think it hits the front beam. So obviously we got a little bit of playing to do up front to get that to sit. Because we're a good couple inches off,
I was gonna say,
aren't we?
we can't be that high.
It's unacceptable.
That is very unacceptable.
Now we're about 1.5 inches. So we are hitting some of the floor up here, but yeah, it's sitting right on the front end on the arms. Anyways, but now we got an idea what she looks like.
The tubs definitely are not as big as I was expecting we were gonna have to build them.
No, I honestly am only gonna have to bring them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because obviously once we put tires on it.
Yeah. We're definitely having an issue though, like we've discussed in the last episode. We will have to narrow those IRS arms because when Tay and I put the body down, those, as you guys can tell, those wheels are touching the body.
I'm happy. Got lots of clearance in the trans.
Yeah.
I might actually bring the trans up higher so that my engine's not lying on the ground the whole time.
Totally. Do
So
like a
that-
little trans raise almost.
Yeah, so that when I'm dumped out, it's hitting body
This
instead of
engine.
you know?
Yeah.
So I can bring that up a little bit, which is nice. You know what else we should check quickly? The rear
That's
apron. Let's see how the rear apron sits.
Yes.
I'm hitting my J tubes down there right now,
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah, no, the apron's somewhat, it kind of, I wouldn't say it fits. It does not fit.
does not fit, needs a little bit more, but it's close. I figured we'd have to cut this bottom curve out anyways,
Yeah.
so we'll trim all that
Do the
up.
least amount of cutting of that.
Exactly.
Doesn't really matter because the car's gonna be so dumped that you guys aren't ever even gonna see that cut out.
No,
It's gonna be
exactly.
So low to the friggin' ground. Feel bad. I've been working on my truck the whole time and I just come in here with Tay just the exciting stuff.
Hey, I needed your hand, so.
But look at that thing. It looks tiny. Tay, stand in front of it. Also, you guys remember, Tay's like the size of a fucking minion. So it's small.
It is a small car.
Very small.
And the lower we've made it, the smaller it feels.
Yeah. But anyways, that's day one of doing this stuff. So we'll see you guys on day two. Or maybe just Taylor on day two. Who knows?
We'll see. Back for day 2, working on the NSU. We also have Jake. Put a little love into the old Ford. Hey, buddy. We're going to do a little adjustment on this hood as well. The gap's a little crazy.
It's been driving me absolutely crazy.
We got smudge hanging out on the side as well. Sorry, buddy. Had to cut you off. There's priorities.
Show them what I'm doing?
Sure, we might as well. You don't have a mic on,
No,
though.
it's okay. I'll just talk really loud.
Okay.
So-
Show the people.
As you guys know, if you guys have been, guys on the channel watching this truck build, this side of the bed is this red, and the other side is teal, which matches our front fenders. So, Tay and I, Volkswagens, OG paint, we like that stuff. We know that Easy Off Oven Cleaner, if you use it on paint like this, the factory paint like Ford and Volkswagen is a lot stronger. So this won't actually come off. Whoever sprayed this just uses whatever shitty paint. And this will actually take the first layer of paint off, but not take off your original paint. I'm working on that right now, and we're gonna make this all teal.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, dude.
Did the same technique when we were stripping the paint on the thing, because it was all green when I first bought it. And I did the same procedure, Easy Off Oven Cleaner, got it all back to the original order. Let's get back to the NSU. It's a beautiful day today. Look at that. It's October weather and not raining. It's fantastic. So back to it. I went out and got some tires mounted on some rim possibilities that I might want to run on the NSU. So these are the first two choices. Once I can actually get the wheels to fit in the car, give me your opinions. Let me know what you think looks better. So I got the engine and trans combo back out of the car so I can start working on that. But first, let's get these guys cleaned up. As you can see, I've started to take all this old jagged metal off of these tubs. So one I've done, I'm gonna show you how I did it on the next tub, because I'm thinking I wanna be able to save these tubs and reuse them in the rear of the car. I like to be able to use as much of the original metal as I can in this build. If I can save those tubs and reuse them in the car, I think that'd be cool. So let's get to cleaning up that second tub and then start test fitting. So I want to get rid of all this extra metal so that we can start with as smooth of a surface as we can for this tub, and then we can start working on getting it rigged up into the car. Right, buddy?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Good enough. Time to game plan how we're gonna get those tubs to fit in the car. So first thing first, got my wheel and tire possible set up along the side. As you can see how high these tires sit to the body. So they run about flush with the trim line here. So if we go inside, right, that's up about here. So we're gonna have to cut all of this out, which is of course in line with my support. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna trim this piece out, get this out of the way, cut her up here so then I can regraft it in if I have to. Then I'll add a couple new supports from the ground to the back of the body to hold the back up a little bit so I can remove these and then start working on where to cut to get those tubs in. So let's take more metal out of this beauty. Rigged up a little sketchy support. So when Jake, who is using our nice new Art Captain MiG 200 as we speak. How's it going there, buddy?
That's all right. Still learning it.
Still learning the settings?
Yeah.
But anyways, I built this little sketchy setup that goes to one of our rafters to hold the back end of this car up when Jake's not around to help me pick it up. We're running out of pieces to hold this thing up with, so I've tested it once. It works so far, but anyways, let's get our first cut going. We're gonna cut from the outside. It's easier, just along the top of this green tape. Then we can remove this piece of panel, which will help us start setting in our tubs. The next item we're cutting out is, the original tubs would sit about right here, right? They were welded to this. I want it to go to about this V right here. So I think I'm gonna trim it up here, probably cut straight across this line for now. Do that on both sides. And then we're gonna start seeing where to cut here. Start fitting up those tubs. So let's get cutting. Okay, that's one side. Look at all this space we got to work with now. Just doing a quick little trim up of the inners of these tubs, because I don't plan on putting an inner skin back in to just give me a little better clearance. So first one's trimmed up, let's trim up the second one. Next step before I start getting these tubs mounted into place is I need to find out these angles here so I can cut it out in the body. So classic, we've done it before. We'll cut out of a piece of cardboard, get this angle perfect, and then we can trace it on the metal that we're cutting. My cardboard template didn't work out as well as I was hoping, just because it's so tight we're working. So anyways, I just measured the tubs, and then I traced out an area where I want to cut it. It's probably gonna be all messed up, but we'll do a cut there, and we'll slide the tub on in, and see if she fits. And just like that, another piece is out. So now, I should have enough room to put my wheel in here. I think, grab one of my wheels, roll it under, see how she looks with tires on it now. Okay, that's the first one. Just dumped. Wheels look huge just being 15 inches. So there's that option. That's the option me and Jake, I think, are looking more towards. Or that option. What do you think, Jacob?
I like option A.
You like option A?
Yeah.
I like option A too. She's tucked. And what do we got for clearance? Just enough room to put our tub in there. Let's sew this tub up and see how close our cuts are. Okay, I got one tub loosely fit, but they don't fit very good. Let me show you. So you can see it's tight up top, got gapped in the bottom because of this body line here. We're gonna have to trim a little bit off the tops at the front and the back of the tub and try to get her sit a little closer. I'm gonna trim a little bit off of the centers here on these edges. Hopefully I don't butcher them up too bad. Guess we'll see. If we do, we'll fix it. But I'm gonna do a little trimming and see how they fit. Let's see if that helped.
Well, I know you guys have missed a little bit of me because Taylor's been giving on the NSU and I've been busy doing other things. So let me show you guys what I've been doing while Tay has been dealing with the tubs for the NSU. I built a rack for the king size rooftop tent for the crew cab truck. Tay and I used the old bars that came with the truck when we bought them, but I built different mounts for the bottom. And I used the Art Captain MiG 200. And you know what? I'm happy to show that well. It's not bad. This is a very basic setup. This isn't actually my final form. My buddy Kyle, who's actually helping me build the front bumper and rear bumper for the truck right now, is gonna help me do a nice 3D scan of the back of the truck and build some sexy one out of aluminum. Tay and I got a hunting trip, and Adriana and Maddie in November? And we're taking the crew cab truck, and I need a place to sleep with Adriana, so we're doing that.
You only bought this tent like, what, a year plus ago?
Oh yeah.
We haven't even opened it.
No, that's another thing. Tay and I bought this off Marketplace like a year ago. It says it's a king size bed, or California king, I think it is.
Something like that.
I don't know, it's stupid. It's also got a little tent that goes underneath it, like a little change room, so.
You have the biggest one you can get, and
Yeah.
I have the smallest.
Yeah.
With my single wheel trailer
Yep.
tent, so quite a difference.
Checks out. You should have seen me and Tay trying to get that up there. Like, this thing's over, what, I'd say 120 pounds?
Oh, easily.
Easily. Anyways, let's unfold it, because we've never actually seen it yet, and see what she looks like.
Let's do it. You excited, buddy?
I am super excited.
Watch the paint.
Yeah, watch the paint.
Yeah.
It's like trying to figure out a puzzle. Like, what? Do I go underneath this? Yeah.
Because that's supposed to poke out.
Yeah,
Right,
because that's supposed to go out like that, isn't
Exactly, yeah.
it? Looks kind of cool.
It'll do for camping season.
Yeah. But not bad. Little California King. This bar needs to go, I have no idea where. So there you guys go. That's the rooftop tent, but enough of me. Go back to Tay and check out the NSU.
All right, that's my tub loosely fit. Did a little trimming in here so it's nice tight against this curve. Still might do a little bit of trimming, but it's a lot better, a lot closer. So I'm gonna pull it out so I can duplicate it on this side. Once I do that, clean them all up a bit, do a couple little tacks just so they're in place, and then we can start fitting some wheels and possibly figuring out what we're gonna do for this firewall. I also made sure to just clamp on my rear apron in order for me to get the right clearances between the tub and that side of the fender. Because once this apron's off, this fender is very... Might have my settings a little hot, but I ain't leaving the car now, so... First tub just tacked in, just a couple tacks, hold her in place. Let's sew the other side in. That's the second tub. Just tacked in. Good to go, it's all she needs. Those two rear tubs are just held in by a couple tacks. Let's show you guys. There they are, both loosely in there. We've raised them up about 5 inches or so. So now I think we throw some wheels under and see the clearance we got. There's a chance that we can get her in here. Not too good. So we're gonna pick her up a bit. I do have a chain fall coming to make this not so freaking awkward. That should be enough room. 15-inch rims have never seemed so big, eh? Okay. All right. Well, we're on the ground. It's got clearance. Not much though. You see that? I'm gonna have to be pretty centered when I mount my engine and trans combo in here. As you see, that's not much. So, but they're gonna work. How much height do I have? A little bit of height, not much. But I think those tubs we should be able to make work. Fingers crossed that we're gonna be able to keep these tubs in here. I'm satisfied so far. Look at that tuck. That looks awesome. I'm very happy with that. So, got the other wheel on this side for reference, depending on what we're liking, but I think I'm gonna stick with this wheel. Looks great. I also have my old bulkhead over here that I might be able to use. Because like I said earlier, I want to use as much original metal as I can. So I could probably, graft this in instead of being right there because I know it's close to the transmission. Bring it up. Let's go with this thing. And she's tight. So it's a good fit. If I can get it out of here. Well, I guess it's a part of it now. Anyways. Get over here. Okay. I could graft it up here. Give me a little more height on top of the transmission, and then I can use as much of the original metal as I can. So that's an idea. I'll just leave it there because it fits so well. But in all honesty, I think that's a good stopping point for this episode. Tubs are loosely fit. Our wheels are, they're tight, but they're gonna fit under there. And she's looking awesome. So, like I say, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, probably be back on this pan. Gonna wanna start sectioning it off here. Bring it in an inch or so on both sides, right in this area. So I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do to make that happen. Had to kind of do the same thing on the thing. We'll just try it again. It was successful on the thing. It's gotta work well for the NSU. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. What do you guys think? Are you enjoying this build? I'm having a great time, lots of learning. I've always wanted to do something like this, and it's been interesting filming, but I hope you guys are liking it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you think of this build. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Till next time.